You guys are probably getting sick and tired of that song, right? Well, I don't give a damn because it's my show and I can play whatever song I want, and I think it's fan-fucking-tastic. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. What's going on? Forgive me, I was snoozing away. As you guys can tell, Fears is feeling a lot better. Yesterday, I was feeling like crap. I was feeling like garbage. I don't know what the hell was going on. The Crohn's was in ultra drive. The Crohn's was like, we're going to attack Fears, and we don't care what he does. No matter what I did, no matter how many Tums I took, no matter how much Pepto-Bismol I drank, no matter how many Crohn's medicine I took, nothing would work. The only time I got a sign of relief was when I was drinking a lot of this. So I've tried to drink a lot of Sprite today. It helps, like, you know, whenever you burp, it releases gases, and my stomach started feeling better. So I slept in today. I got up at like 10:45 today, got a lot of errands done, and thank God I'm feeling better because I didn't want to miss any more work. Oh, it was just, I'm serious. It was pure garbage. It was pure garbage how I was feeling. But anyway, shout out to the fans. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. And then when Fears runs out of this, I got some of this. Anyway, let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. So I have selected a few topics today that I hope you guys will enjoy. But if you guys have got any topics that you want to talk about, you guys let me know. Put it in the Chizat. Let me know if you got anything you want to talk about. If you guys got any questions for Fears, you let me know. You let me know. And before we start anything, I'm going to see if the Sega Camp Gamer is online, because I'd love to bring Sega Camp in, because Sega always has got a unique perspective on like Christmas and stuff. I think last time Sega told me that he doesn't really care about Christmas anymore or something like that. I can't remember, but anyway. And let's see if he's online. He is not online. So anyway. Well, shout out to Sega. Give Sega Camp a sub. Give him a sub. Give him a sub. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and the Were Camp. Subscribe to him at the Sega Camp Gamer on Twitch. Now, I don't watch a lot of Twitch, but subscribe to him. Little Bob, what's up? He says, that was the most bungin' intro ever. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I try to bung it up whenever I can. I try to bung it up all the time. Not just today, all day, every day. Fears is bunging and chunging for you guys. Cheers. So the topics today are Christmas, and I got some Christmas stories, and then God. You know, Fears is very spiritual. We'll start with that one. I'm very spiritual. You know, I always have been. I've been going to like Sunday school ever since I was like 5. I haven't found a church out here yet, though. So I used to go to a lot of church back in Missouri, but I'm still trying to find a church. I mean, I would love to go to church on Sundays because I'm off on Sundays. You know, it'd be great. But anyway, so I'm still looking for a church. But on Sundays, I do still read. I try to read the Bible like whenever I can. I did hear about Carrie Bimbo, and that's horrible. And if you guys don't know, Carrie watched my vlog yesterday. And if you guys didn't check out my vlog, be sure to go to Fear's Vlogs right now after this stream and check out the vlog. But yeah, Carrie told me while we were watching my vlog last night that Carrie fell and she broke some bones. So shout out to Carrie. I hope she gets better. I hope she's had a rough month, guys. Seriously. It's been crazy. But yeah, I did hear about it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, and I hope she feels better. Vision said, I'm not trying to laugh, but Vision's made me laugh. Vision said, well, she bunged when she should have chunged. I mean, that'll do it. That will do it. I go to a snake handling church. I don't even know what that is, little Bob. Do I even want to know what that is? Do I want to know what a snake handling church is? But no, seriously, like, me and God have got a unique relationship. I love God. Most people love God. I do love him, but he gives us a lot of challenges, to get through in life, guys. Now, I know not everybody in the community is religious like I am. So I respect people. I don't throw religion on people. I just try to I talk about it to open people's eyes, but I don't just say, you have to believe in God. You have to believe in Jesus. You have to believe in the Mother Mary. You have to go to church. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I just try to make people aware of it, and then I let them decide if you want to go, because it's not my place, guys, to say, hey, you have to go to church. I would never be like that. No. But me and God have a unique relationship. I've always described God like this. He's a bastard, but he's a lovable bastard. That's how I would describe God. He wants you to succeed, but he gives you many challenges, because in life, if you got everything lickety split, instant gratification, you wouldn't feel like you earned it. You wouldn't appreciate it. You'd just be like, oh, just give it to me. Just give me. Gimme. And that's one of the signs of the devil, greediness. So I always appreciate everything that I work hard for. I appreciate my life. I appreciate my family. I appreciate my friends. I appreciate all the loyal and loving fans that watch my content. I already did appreciate my life before my accident, but I almost died, for Christ's sake. So, I mean, it was pretty close. It was pretty touch and go. So I appreciate my life even more. So anyway, but yeah, I hope Carrie feels better. I really do. All right, let me catch up with the comments because I don't want to get too far behind. Let's see here. Dankness says, "Hey, Fierce, what up, Dankness?" Dankness says, "Be careful of Bimbo. She looks like a man." Wow. Well, that wasn't very nice. Dankness. I can attest to this. Bimbo has always classified herself as a woman. Now, I don't know everybody's, gender out there, because it's kind of hard to tell from a profile picture. That's the only thing about YouTube. I wish YouTube would change that. I wish I knew who the hell I was talking to. Because half the time, most of the time in life, you never get to meet your fans unless you're like, Casey Neistat or Roman Atwood that does fan meetups. And then they have like millions of fans. But will Fears ever get millions of fans? I hope, but I'm a realist. I'll probably never get millions of fans. It would be epic, because I would love to meet each and every one of you guys. But I almost said Visions. Dankness, I'm pretty sure that Bimbo's a woman. I don't know for sure, but pretty sure she's a woman. All right, let's continue on. Vision says, I go to one of those churches that holds up picket signs outside of funerals. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Visions, I'm not even going to go there with you, buddy. Oh, man. I may have opened up a can of worms on this. But you guys know how spiritual I am. I mean, I talk to God almost every day. I pray for my dad every day. Why? I don't want my dad to have this bullshit cancer. Oh, by the way, good news. My dad's starting his liquid chemo treatment. It's a new clinical treatment. Instead of like pumping like the chemo, like all the gas and stuff or whatever the hell the chemo is, they've turned it into a liquid form. And the way my dad said, the liquid treatment is supposed to attack the cancer cells faster, more stronger, kill more of the cancer. So my dad's really hopeful because I was telling you guys, when it comes to cancer, it's all about the levels. And I think I've told you guys this before, but the way my dad explained it is, hey, John, I'll give you an example. He said, let's say you're at level 200. Well, that's high. So you're going to be like on death's doorstep pretty much. And my dad's not even that high. My dad's like at 125 or 130 something. So my dad's got a fair chance of beating this. But they gave this liquid treatment to this guy that was like 200, and they got him down to 99. So they can probably, if they give him another treatment, they can get him down even lower. Now, once it gets into the negatives, then the cancer is in remission. Apparently, according to what my dad said, I don't know much. I've done a little bit of research on cancer because it's in my family, and I hope I don't get it one day, for Christ's sake. That would suck. So I always get checked for prostate cancer. I have to do it once every 2 years. So the last time I did it was 2019. So next year I'm due to do another one. Well, whenever I moved here right at 2019, I got checked. I'm cancer free. Thank God. Anyway, so they got that guy down to like 99. So my dad's like, John, he goes, if I can do this treatment and get down to like 5 or 10, or he goes, hell, even negative, he goes, that's where we want to be. So I said, so Dad, this should only take a couple of treatments. He goes, we'll see on how well the treatment goes. So for the people that do believe in God out there, please keep praying for my dad. For the people that don't believe in God, just send my dad and my family some good vibes. I would really appreciate it. I appreciate it. But I'll keep you guys updated. I'm really excited. Plus, he's my dad. I mean, I love my dad, and he's one of my heroes. My dad is one of the reasons why I went into film. And my grandpa. And I did go visit my grandpa on the trip. And me and my grandma I took my grandma out to lunch, which was very nice. We had a good time. And it had just rained at the cemetery, guys. So I had to clean off my grandpa's grave. There was tons of like wet leaves on it, but then the sun came out and it dried everything up. So that's good. So I bought my grandfather some flowers, put them on his grave. So that was good. All right. Obi Dog is here and he says, what's up, dogs? What up, Obi Dog? And then Vision says, what's up, Ghost? And Obi Dog says, Carrie tripped over 2 cases of Dr. Pepper in a pizza shop. She hurt herself. I did hear about this, Obi. I did hear about this, and I hope she's all right. I really do. I hope she's okay. I hope she gets better soon. Dante says, I think that's how you pronounce your name, Danny or Donnie or Dante, or I forgot how to pronounce your name. Hey, Fears dude, what up? What's up, Pixel? How much money do you think Carrie will lose trying to sue? I don't know. That's none of my business. So I won't even go there. So yeah. Well, it's a new liquid treatment, Obi Dog. It's basically my dad was doing chemotherapy. So in order to do this new therapy, my dad had to stop his chemo. So the last couple of weeks, my dad's been kind of in pain. But it's starting soon. I think his treatment starts on the 15th. So it's only a couple days away. And basically, it's a new liquid treatment that brings the cancer down and brings the levels down and fights the cancer faster and attacks the cancer faster and kills more of it. So my dad got into these new clinical trials, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But no, seriously. So anyway, back to the topic. What I was saying is, yeah, I don't throw my religion in people's faces. You know, I love God. I appreciate God. I tell people, I keep people aware of religion, and I tell them I think it's a good thing, but I don't force my religion on anyone. You ever seen those people that like force their religion on people? That's not me. I could never do that. Like, hey, you have to go to church. You have to believe in Jesus. You have to believe in God. You have to. That's not me. I just say, hey, Fears is a Christian. I'm making you aware of it. I would become one. That's just mine. But you don't have to. So I encourage the difference between like demanding people and then encouragement. So I encourage people because ever since I had started a relationship with Jesus and God, things have been really good. I mean, yeah, sure, there's bumps, here and there, but in the road, but that's what life's all about. You have to get over those bumps and you have to continue on your path. So yeah. Anyway, next topic. Could you guys believe Christmas is right around the corner? Where did the year go, guys? I don't know. I have no idea where it went. I mean, it went that fast. Crazy fast. Excuse me. I had to burp. It went crazy fast. Like, Fears celebrated his birthday. This blows my mind. I am 38 years old. Holy crap. Where did the time go? I don't know. It's insane. It is insane. But I don't feel 38. That's a good thing. That's a good thing that I don't feel 38. But anyway, yeah, Christmas is coming up. So far, I'm ahead of the game. Guys. I have got all of my Thanksgiving decorations up. I've got all of my Christmas displays up. I bought a new ornament for the tree. Remember how I told you guys I always support the firefighters? Because I have friends that are firefighters. But I could never find a Christmas ornament to support, like, the police department. Well, I found one at Walmart. Check this bad boy. Let me go get it real quick. After the stream, I'm going to put it on the tree. So give me 1 second. Because the bulb that I got for the fire department, that's already on the Christmas tree. So let me show you guys this new bulb that I got to support the police department. I just got back from Walmart, guys, and I had to do some shopping because I got work tonight. So I still have to do this stream. I have to eat. I have to make my lunch. I'm going to take a shower. It's been raining all day. I hope to God it stops raining by the time I have to go to work. And I did some Christmas shopping. So I'm actually really ahead of the game. So booyah, there it is. Check it out. So I'll be putting that on the tree later. So yeah, you should always, I'm not forcing people to. I'm just saying you should always support the police. I encourage people. You should always support the firefighters and the police because they protect us, So, and around Christmas time, there is a lot of burglaries, and a lot of fires. Unfortunately, there's a lot of thefts around Christmas. People are desperate, and it's sad that people are stealing around Christmas. And Christmas is one of those times where you should not be thinking about yourself. You should be thinking about others. I wish people would do that 365 days a year. Unfortunately, we don't. Well, I do. I think about everybody 365 days a year, but most people don't. Most people do not. It's sad but true. It's very sad but true. So around Christmas time, you will always see Fears donate to the Salvation Army. Anytime they're asking for donations, like at a store, I always put in $1 or $2 or whatever I can. So I carry a lot of cash around me around the Christmas season in case that happens. Hey, can you donate $1 or $2 to the Salvation Army? Sure. Boom. Hey, Like, we're raising money, for breast cancer association. Sure, I'll donate $5. Boom, right there, whatever cause. And then I always get my presents gift wrapped, the big ones. I always get the presents, the big ones, gift wrapped at the mall, and they're usually all the money for the gift wraps goes to a certain charity. The little ones I wrap myself and put underneath the tree. So yeah. So this Christmas, guys, think about your friends, think about your family way before you think about yourself. So I already know exactly what I'm going to get my mom. My dad, because he's sick, he doesn't move around a lot. He spends a lot of time on the couch or in bed. So I think I may get him like a sweatshirt or maybe a hoodie to be like real comfy, something. So I'm gonna have to call my mom and be like, hey mom, what does dad actually need? Does he need more socks? Does he need more underwear? Like, what does he need? So my mom's gonna tell me, but I have an idea of what I'm gonna get for my mom. My brother's easy to shop for. I know exactly what I'm gonna get my brother. And then since my brother's married, I'll probably get his wife a little something. So really I only have to shop for 4 people. Randall, my mom, my dad, my brother. 5 people, and my brother's my brother's wife. And then of course Fears will buy a little something from Fears to Fears. I'll put that under the tree. Are we going to do the big Christmas unboxing this year? And will Fears make an epic vlog about it? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we? Obi Dog says, you going to do another random act of kindness, Fears? Yes, I am, Obi Dog, but it has to be a certain time at a certain place. And I will do it around Christmas time, and I will try to upload it. Because I haven't seen... Normally, there's a lot of homeless people in front of the Walmart that I go get my food at. But I haven't been seeing a lot of homeless there. I don't know if the police have been, like, kicking them away off the property. I don't know. I just haven't been seeing them lately. But if I see one, I'll do a random act of kindness. And here's the thing. I will never give money to homeless people, because one time I did that in college, and you guys have heard this story. I said, buy some food with him. I gave him $20. Do you know how many sandwiches that guy could have done? I said, go to Walmart, get yourself 2 loaves of bread, peanut butter and jelly. I said, you'll be good for like 2.5 weeks. Oh, yeah. I'll do it. What does he do? I'm driving away. He takes that $20 and goes into a liquor store. I will never give homeless money ever again. I always give them food, because if you give them food, then you know for a fact they'll eat it. But if you give them money, they'll either buy drugs or alcohol or God knows what else. So there it is. Obi Dog says the fireman one was great. They seem super. Oh yeah, I remember doing the fireman one. I wrote thank you cards to every single firefighter in the I think it was O'Fallon or Wentzville area, and I handed them out. I give it up a lot for the police and for the vets and for the firefighters. I had some friends. They're not firefighters now, but they were at one time. And one of my buddies got burned really bad. I mean, they definitely need to get paid more. Police need to get paid more. And teachers. I definitely think teachers should get paid a lot more. Why? Because those are like 3 really big, important jobs. Vision says, in my town, they have a camp down by the industrial area where all the homeless people get to set up. See, that's cool, Visions. That's cool. Yeah, and in Orlando, they don't really have anything like that. It's just wherever someone can set up, that's where they can set up. Sometimes they can stay there. Sometimes the police kind of kick them and say, oh, no, you can't stay here. You got to go. So I try to help out, when I can, because in the long run, I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. I'll be honest, there's only like 2 things that Fears needs to work on in my life. Find a new lady, and I'd love to find a better job or a second job. And I've been looking. I really have. Because nothing against the people that I work with and nothing against my bosses. I love my boss. I love the people that I work with. I just don't make enough money. Like, I make enough to pay for all my bills, and then like that's it. and I'll be able to maybe keep like $40 or $50 to myself, and then I save and 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 I save. So I do a lot of saving. That's why if I didn't save, I wouldn't have been able to take this big trip that I just came back from. You know what I'm saying? So I'd love to get a job where I could pay all my bills, live comfortably, and save a lot more, and not live pretty much paycheck to paycheck. But anyway, let's see. Obi Dog says, go to a homeless camp and bring them thank you cards, maybe. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind donating some of my time to a soup kitchen. I don't know if they'd let me film it, but I would just love to go to a soup kitchen just to help out. My church used to do soup kitchens. Now my church back in St. Louis, now they do a different charity every single year around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Sometimes it's soup kitchens. Sometimes they donate their time to the Salvation Army. Sometimes they donate their time to the American Cancer Association. Sometimes they donate, people will go and visit all the kids that are sick from leukemia or AIDS or whatever they're having, So they always try and do a different charity every single year. But I know my church gives a lot to charity. So yeah. Vision says a lot of them die during the winter. Well, that's very unfortunate, because they are exposed to the elements. Yeah, I mean, that really sucks. That really does suck. So the reason why I wanted to talk about Christmas, guys, is, yeah, we celebrate Christ's birthday, but you should celebrate your fellow man. Give back. Think about others. Think about your friends. Think about your family, because everybody is going through tough shit these days, especially with all this coronavirus bullshit, and it's just fucking horrible, man. So the reason why I wanted to talk about Christmas is, yeah, it's the one time a year where you should think about others, but really, in actuality, I wish people would think about others 365 days a year. No bullshit. I think about people 365 days a year. Mostly my friends, most of my families, but whenever I see a homeless person, I'm like, man, that sucks. I'm like, that really does suck. Some guy or some girl or whoever it is, man, they've fallen on hard times, So anyway, I hope you guys have a great Christmas this year. Like I was saying, I can't believe it's already almost here. Literally in 2 weeks. Wait, not 2 weeks. Hang on, let me pull up my digital calendar. Hang on. Let me pull up my calendar. Thank God I've got a calendar on my laptop. Today is the 10th. Oh, yeah, so 2 weeks. I was right. 2 weeks is Thanksgiving. And then let's see, how many weeks away for Christmas? 1, 2, let's see. 3, 4, 5. So 6 weeks away from Christmas. Ridiculous. Redonkulous. Crazy. What up, Mercenary Man? Mercenary Man says, what up, Fears? Exhume, chat. Hope everyone's doing good on this fine day. It is a fine day, except for the shitty-ass weather outside. It has been raining all fucking day, except for this morning. Fears woke up around 8, looked outside and said, oh, sweet, the sun's out. Went back to bed, woke up around 10:45-ish. When I got up, I expected to see sunshine. What did I see? Shit rain all day long. It's still raining out there. I hope it stops soon because I really don't want to work tonight in rain. So, yeah. Anyway. That's why they made the camps here, Obi. It was to... Yep. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, problem is you can't film in soup kitchens. You got to film at the homeless camp. Exactly. I probably wouldn't film a vlog at the soup kitchen anyway. I would just go and do it. Or I probably wouldn't film at the homeless camp either. And I don't think they have homeless camps down in Florida. I could be wrong, but I will find some type of random act of kindness and give you guys another one soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Fears finally got up his first vlog. 1 down, 3 to go. So now I have the 2 conventions and me and Randall's miniature golf vlog. that we filmed that golf vlog ages. Well, actually 4 with the sleepaway camp one. So 1 down, 4 to go. So yeah. So if you guys did not watch the vlog, check it out after the stream. It was my I called the vlog Preparing for the Holidays. So you'll see Fear's bias tree, set up all my Halloween decorations, set up all my Christmas decorations, put up my Christmas tree. I did a Nightmare Before Christmas themed for my tree, and it came out really well. Check out the vlog. Give me a like. Give me a sub. Spread the word. Tell your grandmother to subscribe, for Christ's sake. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Mercenary Man says, it's nice and sunny here, but I prefer the rain. Why? Nothing against Mercenary Man. I don't like the rain. I'm from Missouri. We get ice. We get snowstorms. We get blizzards. We get fucking rain off the goddamn yin-yang. Fears is done with rain. That's the reason why I moved to sunny Florida. But it does rain at least once a week here. At least once a week. It rains a lot more in the wintertime. So, yeah. How cold does it get in the winter in Florida? About 2 or 3 days ago, Visions, it got down to 55, and that was the first time Fears had to throw on a sweatshirt this year. I think the only other time I threw on a sweatshirt was like back in 2019, like when I was working and I was on my way to the parks, and I threw on a jacket and threw on a sweatshirt because it got a little cold. But yeah, normally it gets around into the 50s. Sometimes it's very rarely, but sometimes it gets down to the 40s, like high 40s, like 47, 48-ish. But that's about as cold as it's going to get in Florida. So yeah. So hopefully tomorrow we have tons of sunshine because Fears wants to go for a run. I did go for a run today on the treadmill, but I want to go for a run like out in the open if it's a sunny day. I have been losing weight. So now the official weight is I'm down to 1. Oh, hang on. I weighed myself 2 days ago. I was at like 195 something. Now I'm down to 180. I think it was 187. So I've lost a little weight. So slowly but surely, Fears is getting this big fat tub of Santa jelly off. You know what I'm saying? I got to get rid of this. So we're working on it. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, next topic. So, yeah. All right, time for some Christmas stories. And I got a Christmas story that'll blow your socks off. All right. So this is way back in the day, right? Fears was about maybe 8, maybe 9. My brother was about 5 or 6. And this is a Christmas to remember. I don't think you guys have ever seen any video footage of my very first dog ever. She was a white lab. Her name was Penny. Penny. She was the greatest lab ever. So full of energy. The greatest dog. She loved to play catch, in the yard. I'd throw tennis balls. She would run and go get it. I would throw frisbees. She'd go and get it. She was a great dog. Unfortunately, we had to put her down when she was, I think I was like 23, 24. And she was very old and she was dying of arthritis. And you could tell, like the doctors, I remember the doctor saying, we can keep her alive, but do you really want to? Because she's in so much pain. And so my mom and my dad sat me and my brother down and was like, look, you don't want to see Penny, in pain. We don't want to see Penny in pain. The humane thing is just to say goodbye and have her put down. So we did, but we took her body to a one of those little like funeral places like for dogs or for pets. So in Missouri, she's in a pet cemetery. So maybe next time I go to Missouri, I'll take a picture of where Penny is buried. So yeah, I do miss her. But this Christmas story is when we first got Penny. So I was around 8, 8 or 9. My brother was around 5 or 6. And we come flying down the stairs, and there's presents everywhere. Under the tree, by the tree, there's presents on the couch. So Santa Claus really had his work really had his work cut out for him, because there was fucking presents everywhere. I mean, everywhere. There was presents on the kitchen table. There was presents, by the TV. Presents on the couch. Presents under the tree. Presents around it. So we're opening them all up, and I'm getting everything. My brother's getting everything under the sun. And all of a sudden, there's an envelope that says, to Johnny and my brother's name. My brother doesn't have a YouTube channel, so I don't want to give out his name. But, so we open it up, and they said, unfortunately, this gift cannot be put in a box. But here, put him in this little basket. So behind the tree was this little basket with a nice blanket inside. And the letters said, go to the front of the stairs. So we go to the front of the stairs. My dad's there, and he's got Penny in his hands at the top of the stairs. He puts Penny down. Penny goes flying down the stairs, jumps off of one of the stairs right into Fierce's arms. There it is. So that was a pretty cool Christmas story. If you guys have got any Christmas stories, let me know in the chat. Let me know. Mercenary Man says, what's the coldest winter you had in Missouri? Oh, man. One time, it got so cold that they called my actual school. My school called my parents and said, don't even try to come in. Don't even try to come in to school, because your tires will freeze. And they'll pop. Like, you'll never make it because it's so cold. And I think it got down to like negative. I think it was like, because, freezing is at 0. So this was like below freezing. This was like -6 or -7. It was cold, and it was snowing. We got like 7 or 8 inches of snow. It was ridiculous. So we were off of school for like 4 or 5 days until the temperature came up a little bit, and until they cleared all the snow off the street, because they would clear the roads, and then it just kept snowing. So the snow would just come down again, so they'd have to clear the roads again. And they're like, look, this is impossible. So they're like, we're just going to have to wait out the storm. So yeah. Vision says that was a great gift. It was a great gift. Penny was probably one of the greatest Christmas presents of all time. I'd say the next best Christmas present was, I begged my parents for, and I even wrote a letter to Santa. I said, I want the VHS tape of Ghostbusters. And I begged Santa Claus for it. I begged my parents for it. And I said, I don't want anything else. I just want that. And I finally got the VHS tape of Ghostbusters. And Fear still has that in his collection. I'll show it to you guys at some point. Most of my nerd collection is back in Missouri in boxes. So yeah. But I remember getting that. And actually, I've got 2 VHS tapes of Ghostbusters. Oh, well, no, I've got 3 now, because a fan bought me Ghostbusters 1 and 2. But the reason why my parents had to buy me another version of Ghostbusters is I watched Ghostbusters so much, the fucking tape broke. So I have the broken tape still in storage. And then I've still got the VHS tape, the second one that my parents got me. So I've got 2 versions of Ghostbusters, 2 versions of Ghostbusters 2, and then I have another version, like an up-to-date version of Ghostbusters 1 and 2 with tons of bonus features on the VHS, because a fan that came to Toy Man Toy Show, he said, hey, Fears. His name is Matthew. You guys have seen him in the chat before. Matthew's the first one to ever get Fears a gift from a fan. Then it was Visions, and then other people. Then there was the one guy that made me the Fears Man sign, and then there was another guy that painted a portrait of me and Fears Man. So very cool. I thought Zero was freezing. I don't know. My math is not my forte, guys. I thought 0 was freezing. My bad. But whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, in Florida, it gets down to the negatives. That's what I'm trying to say. Negative. So we couldn't go to school, stereotypical American and mercenary man. Seriously, it was like -6, -7. I remember they called our house, said, don't even try to come in. It's so cold. And we had like 4 or 5 snow days in a row. I think I was like, maybe in high school, maybe middle school, something like that. It was bad. They're like, don't even try to come in. It's so cold. You'll never make it. And my mom and dad were like, okay, you know. So, yeah. I like science. I'm just not very good at science or math. So science is not my forte, or math is not my forte. But I did love science. I loved like all the hands-on science projects whenever I was a kid. I loved dissecting a frog. I loved learning about dinosaurs. I loved learning about like, oh, what else? Like landscapes and stuff in science class and all that crap. But was Fears good at science class? No. I got like C's and D's because it's not my forte. And I got tons of F's in math because why? Because I fucking hate math. If math was a person, I would have beat the shit out of it by now. I fucking hate math. You don't need trigonometry in life. You don't need fucking calculus. You don't need goddamn algebra. All you need to function in this world is simple math, simple arithmetic, telling time, know how to like do change, like, a dime plus a dime, blah, 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 how to do change, telling time, stuff like that. Unless you want to be like a scientist or a physicist or like, work at NASA or some shit. Then you need all that stuff. Then you need trigonometry and calculus and algebra and all that crap. But will Fears ever be a scientist? Nope. So I don't need any of that. I can't stand math. I can put up with science, though, because I love science. I'm just not good at it, or I wasn't good at it in school. But, yeah, when I lived in Alaska, it would get down to, like, 20 below. Oh, shit. That's crazy. 20 below? Damn. That is crazy. I don't, stereotypical American, I'm dead serious. I have not used algebra or trigonometry since I graduated high school and college. I learned about it, but it was literally like those pictographs, like in a pyramid, that's what it looked like to me. I was like, I'm so fucking confused with this shit. I had no idea what the fuck they were saying when I was trying to learn trigonometry. It was like pictograms, and it was like those hieroglyphics. I was like, what? Trigonometry and calculus. I was like, I have no fucking clue what this guy's talking about. I don't have the patience for math either. Stereotypical American says math is simple. Simple for you, maybe. I fucking hate math. I can't stand it. I mean, that's true, stereotypical American. He says, once you learn how to do it, you know how to do it forever. True. But does Fears have the patience to learn math? No, because I hate it. It drives me absolutely insane. I can't do it. Garbage. Math is garbage. At least in these eyes. I don't have the patience for it. But I appreciate all the people that do have patience for it. Like all those rocket scientists, all those physicists, all those like astronauts. I think they're the coolest people in the world. Because outer space is fucking amazing, Would Fears go to outer space? Hell yes. I just would need somebody to help me with the math, but I would totally go to space. Like they're like, hey, Fears, do you want to go on a mission and help us with this like data analysis? I'd be like, yeah. I don't know how to do a data analysis, but I'll definitely help you out as long as I get a free ride to space. Think about that, guys. The first YouTuber in space, fuck yeah, Fears would do it. Hell yeah. And I heard a couple weeks ago I said that, and some trolls are like, I think Randall said either Randall told me or some of my loyal fans were like, hey, Fears, some trolls were saying, oh, that's bullshit. Fears would never go to space. I beg to differ. I would be nervous and I would be scared, but I would fuck yeah, I'd go to space. I think going to the International Space Station would be fucking so goddamn amazing. I'm dead. I don't mean to curse, but it would be fucking amazing. Why? Because I love science. Hate math, love science. Even though I'm not good at science. But they're like, hey, you want to go, Fears? Like, I watched all that stuff online. I didn't get to watch it. I didn't get to watch it live. But I watched, my dad texted me and said, hey, John, did you know that William Shatner went to space? And I was like, I heard about that at work, Dad. And he goes, well, it's live right now. And I said, I'm working. I can't do it. And my dad texted me like when I was on the way to work, or when I was making dinner or something. And I said, I said, Dad, everything's on YouTube. He said, yeah. He goes, if you can't watch it live, YouTube it, John. I YouTubed it, watched it. He was like so emotional. He was like so grateful. He got to go for free. They invited him. And he was like, it's one of the most amazing things. Or well, he said it was the most amazing thing he ever done. He goes, I've worked in space, kind of, like fake space. He goes, I was a commander in space, in imaginary times, He goes, and now I actually got to work and go in space. So now I am an actual captain. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Even if he didn't go to space, I was like, dude, you are the fucking man. You're a goddamn James T. fucking Kirk, dude. You are a goddamn legend. I don't care what anyone says. You're fucking amazing. You are fucking great. I love you. Tons of other nerds love you. You are the fucking man. You are the fucking man, dude. So now he's even 10 times more the fucking man because he actually went to space. How fucking cool is that? I'm dead serious. No other YouTuber has went to space. Now, I will say this. There's YouTube channels. Like NASA's got a YouTube channel. The Canadian Space Administration has a YouTube channel, and I'm subscribed to both of them. Certain astronauts have YouTube channels, and I'm subscribed to some of them. So, but like a YouTuber like me or like Casey or like Roman, they've never went to space. So I would love, absolutely love, to be the first YouTuber in space. That would get me some more subs, right? But I wouldn't even do it for the subs. I would do it because it's a cool challenge that I would love to achieve. And two, it just sounds fucking awesome. I'd be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'd do it. I would do it. I'm dead serious. I don't care what anyone says, like, yeah, whatever, Fears, you wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, I would do it. I would do it. Of course, I would be scared. It's like a plane. It's like a plane, guys. Fears hates the fucking takeoffs. Like going up like that, I fucking hate that shit. But once it gets level, I'm totally fine. So like when I went to go home to visit my parents, I was gripping the seat so hardcore because I hate the fucking takeoffs. Hate them. Hate takeoffs. But then once it got here, and then you hear the lady like, you're free to move about the cabin, if you need to use the restroom, yada, yada, yada. Then I'm cool. I got up, I used the restroom. The lady was like, do you want to buy any snack? I was like, yeah. So I bought some Pringles, and I bought a Sprite. Popped out my magazine. I was reading my magazine. I almost finished my magazine. I didn't finish it, though. It's a quick flight. It's only 2 hours and, 30 minutes? It was a long magazine, though. And I switched. I switched from reading my magazine to reading that American Chopper book that I still need to finish. But yeah. Mercenary Man says, I think the takeoff to space would be pretty brutal. Exactly. It's just like the takeoff of an airplane. The takeoff to an airplane is fucking brutal. But once you would get past that, then I'd be totally chill. And think how cool it'd be. The spacecraft docking with the International Space Station. You hear that thing, that little, like that, and it like, and it like connects to the fucking space station. The door fucking opens. Everyone's waving at you. Yeah, come on in. Fears comes in. I got the fucking GoPro filming away. The door fucking opens. I get to float through the fucking door. Legendary footage. Why wouldn't Fears do it? Legendary fucking footage. Now, will it ever happen? Probably not. But I'm serious. If I get to like Roman Atwood status or Casey Neistat status, I will reach out to NASA and I'd be like, we have to get this. Please, I'm begging you guys. We have to do this. Or I would reach out to like an independent like company. Like NASA did not do that space flight for William Shatner. I think my dad told me it was a company called Blue Origin or Blue Orion or something like that. It was something. If you guys know, let me know. I can't remember the name of the company. It's a private. Their main mission is to do flights to space for civilians, like to give people the space experience. Now, the tickets, oh my God, they're not cheap. The only reason why William Shatner got to go is because they invited him. But I think my dad Googled it, and either my dad told me or Randy told me it's like 500,000, not 5,000, 500,000 for a ticket. Will Fears ever have that money in his lifetime? Probably not. You know, like I would be lucky to make 70,000 a year, 80,000 a year. You think Fears would have 500,000 a year or 500,000 any in my lifetime? Probably not. But William Shatner got to go, and I think it was called Blue Orion or Blue Origin, and there was another civilian. There was like some space people that went with him. There was like 5 or 6 people that went with him. It was like the people are the guy that owns the private company, William Shatner, another celebrity went, and then like some other workers that work for that private space company to give people the civilian experience. There was like 5 or 6 people. I can't remember how many people, but yeah, it's expensive. But I'm serious. If Fears never got to like Roman Atwood, you guys know how many subscribers Roman? Here, let's just look. Last time I looked, I think Roman Atwood was like at 16 million. Let's have a look. I can't remember how many. Roman Atwood. I don't know how the hell he got this many. Oh, I was close. 15.5 million subscribers. Holy shit. Let's see how many Casey Neistat do. But I'll be honest, Casey Neistat he's still my favorite YouTuber, but he only makes like 1 video a month. Why? Because he makes so many, like his videos are so good, he only needs to make 1 video a month because they're that fucking epic. And he makes so much goddamn money. It's ridiculous. Plus he's got a family. Now he's got a wife now, and he's got either 2 kids or 3 kids. So I understand. He's busy. If Fears had a wife and kids, you guys would probably see the lack of content. But I would still do content, but not as much as I do, normally. But like Roman Atwood, he still pumps out at least a vlog a week, sometimes 2 vlogs a week. But I'm telling you guys, I'm not even fucking like, you guys can call my bullshit if this ever happens. If I ever get to Roman Atwood status or Casey Neistat, I swear on my life, I will reach out to fucking NASA or a private organization and go, hey, can I go to space with you guys? And can I like hang out in the International Space Station, just fucking film away and help you guys out with some like fucking quantum physics shit or whatever the fuck you guys do? Whatever. Just let me go on a mission, please. I would do it. Oh, yeah. And you guys could call Fears the biggest liar in the world if I did not do it. But I'm not a liar. I would fucking do it. Only if I hit Roman Atwood status, because then I would make so much money and I could probably either afford a ticket, if NASA didn't want to do it, or I would get a free ticket and be like, oh, yeah, sure. That'd be cool to have the first YouTuber in space. We'll help you out, Fears. And I'd be like, great. Let's fucking do it. And I would do the 6-month training, and I would film the entire thing. Picture that. Fears in one of those blue, like, NASA fucking jumpsuits. I still have mine. Well, I don't have my jumpsuit from space camp. When I was 15, I went to space camp. The jumpsuit doesn't fit me anymore, but in my closet, I still have my space camp t-shirt. The t-shirt still fits me, and my space camp shorts still fit me. And I still have them. And I work out in them every once in a while because the picture on the front is starting to fade because I've washed it so many times. But I still have it. Would Fierce take all those t-shirts and shorts with me? Hell yes. I think Kennedy Space Center is close to Fierce. Not super close. I think it's like an hour or two away. I still need to go there and do a vlog about it. But I would, before I would launch, Fierce would go and get tons of space shirts and like pairs of pants and stuff. Every day on that mission, Fierce would wear some type of NASA shirt or some type of space shirt. Why? Because I fully support the space, program, and I fully support one of the things that Trump actually got right, because he's a fucking weirdo, is one thing he did get right, though, was the Space Force. I'm so glad that he made that a branch. It's the new branch of the government. Remember when I did that military museum vlog? Not only was that vlog dedicated to my dad and my grandfather, because my dad had 2 jobs in the military. I forgot what my grandpa did in the military, but he had some job. But my dad was a military police officer on the ground, and then whenever he was not being a military police officer, he was on the airborne unit. He was a paratrooper. He jumped out of airplanes, and the guy was so cool. He let me try on. That shit was heavy, man. Plus, I'm so short. That fucking parachute was bigger than Fierce. And my dad was like, "That's nothing, John." He goes, "I had to wear that every weekend whenever I jumped." And I was like, "Well, Dad, kudos to you." That's the weird thing, though. I'm not afraid of heights, and I can fly in an airplane, and I would go to space and shit, but I don't know if I could jump out of a fucking airplane, because all that has to happen, hey, my parachute is faulty. Hey, my parachute doesn't work. That's the end of John Fierce as we know it. So I was like, Dad, you're braver than me. You're braver than me. All right, hang on. Let's see. Did I tell you guys how many Roman Atwood has? Yeah. So hang on. 15, because I haven't checked in on the comments because another window is up because I'm going to look. Let's see how many Casey Neistat has. So Roman's at 15.5. Damn. Well, kudos to him. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but I'd love to meet him someday and say, dude, teach me your ways. I'm still at a crummy 2,200 and whatever, almost about to hit 3,000. Teach me your ways. But at least my TikTok's doing pretty good. Last time I looked, 7,822. So not too bad. Maybe it'll be the reverse way. Maybe I'll gain TikTok famous status, and I'll be like, hey, look, if you love my TikToks, walk over to my YouTube channel and give me a sub. All right, let's see how many Casey has. Let's see. Yeah, he hasn't made a video in a while. I can't wait till he makes another one because I love his work. I love his videos. He's a great filmmaker. He needs to make more. Casey, make more videos, please. I'm begging you. All right, here we go. Yeah, Casey is almost right there with Roman Atwood. So Roman Atwood is at 15.5. Casey, he's only trailing him by a few. 12.4 million. And let's see, the last time he made a video was, so he hasn't made a video in 5 months. And the last time he made a video, it was called Running Back to New York. So he went back to New York, and I watched it. He watched his buddy run a marathon, and then he still owns his, Casey Neistat had that big office, and he had all of his cameras all over the wall and stuff. He still owns that office, and he went to go check on his office. So now he's got an office in LA, and now he's got an office in New York still. And he just jumps back and forth and works at both. But yeah, he hasn't uploaded a video in 5 months, but he's still pumping out tons of subs. Now, if Fierce didn't make a video for 5 months, it would be the reverse. I would lose subs. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me catch up with the comments. But yeah, it's kind of funny how that works, though. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What was the last one I left on? I left on Oh, wait, yeah, I wrote, let's see. Mercenary says, I think the takeoff would be brutal. Yeah, I mean, it would be brutal, but once you got through, I think I'd be all right. Stereotypical American says, haha, dude, the takeoff to space would be so much worse than a normal airplane. The astronauts experience like 3 Gs during liftoff. Yeah, but what I'm saying is once fears got past that, I would be fine. Would I be scared shitless on the takeoff? Hell yes. I would be gripping that seat so hardcore I'd probably break the goddamn thing. But the minute I got past that, I'd be like, hey guys, I'm cool, I'm chill. Fear's gonna have to pack a couple of extra pairs of underwear, but I would. I mean, once you get past it, and Fears will be wearing his hats in space. Would they stay on my head? Probably not, because of weightlessness. But I would still bring one. I would bring some M&Ms up in space, the peanut ones, and I'd be like, "Hey, dude, go to the other side of the wall." I'd chuck an M&M, it would like float across, and the guy would be like, and it would catch like an M&M in his mouth. I'd do all that shit for the vlog. Hell yeah. I'm like, dude, throw me an M&M. And it would just like float into Fears' mouth. And I'd go, bung, chung. It'd be fucking great. It would be fucking goddamn amazing. And I'd do it. It'd be the greatest vlog I ever filmed in my entire life. 3 Gs is 3 times the force of gravity. They have to train so much in order to have their bodies get accustomed to it. I'd do it. Whatever it took, Mercenary Man and Stereotypical American, I would do it. Whatever it would take. I'd be like, if Fears has to be away from my apartment and my family for a year, I'd do it. I would train. I'd do whatever they want. I would film all the training, all that shit. If I had to get certified, I'd get fucking certified. Whatever it takes, but Fears would do it. I would do it. It would be fucking amazing. Hopefully you don't have to Crohn's it up in space. But the question is why wouldn't I Crohn's it up in space? I'd make history. Has any other astronaut went up in space and Crohn's it up in a fucking space toilet? Maybe. But I definitely would be Crohn's it up. I'd be like, I'm sitting on, and I would film. Well, I wouldn't film me taking a shit, but I would film the aftermath. I would be like, hey guys, it's Fears. Check it out. And I'd like film the toilet and be like, I just Crohn's it up in space. I'm like, I was in the bathroom for 2 hours, just Crohn's it up. It'd be fucking great. It would be fucking great. Now that I think about it, I don't know if it would be that great, because whenever I do Crohn's it up, it hurts. So hopefully I can enjoy the experience without Crohn's it up. But I would take it like a champ. If I had to Crohn's it up in space, I'd fucking Crohn's it up, Let's see. They put a lot of time into setting up the parachutes for you. I'm pretty sure they usually have a backup chute. Exactly, Mercenary Man, but what if your backup chute doesn't work? That sucks. I remember one time, like, Leonardo DiCaprio was on Ellen DeGeneres, and he said, I decided to, shoot. He goes, and I was tethered to somebody. He goes, and the first chute didn't work. And he said the second chute didn't work. And the fucking guy had to untangle the second chute, and then it finally did. And so Leonardo DiCaprio thought, I'm going to die. I am going to die. I'm strapped to this guy, and the fucking parachute does not work. That would suck. It's not like an airplane where liftoff takes a few seconds. They're experiencing the G's for like minutes on end. People pass out from experiencing that. You know what? I wouldn't care, Mercenary Man. If whatever it would take, Fears would fucking do it. I would go to space for sure. And I have no shame. If I passed out, then I passed out. But again, it would only be like what? You said a couple of minutes, right? You said they experienced the G's for a few minutes. I don't know how long it takes to get to space. It probably doesn't take that much time, because, a rocket or a space shuttle is way faster than an airplane. So I think it usually takes 10, 15 minutes tops. I would probably be fine, but I would do it. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. That was a great stream. We covered everything. Plus, I'm going to talk about some other cool stuff. It's 7:10, so I'm going to eat, take a shower, make my lunch for work, and Then I'm going to try and work on a little bit of editing tonight. But I don't know if I'll finish it tonight because it's already 7:10. And I got to be at work at 11:45. So, Vision says good stream. It was a good stream. It was a really good stream. Anyway, I'm taking off, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check out FearsMan26. Don't forget to check out my new vlog on the vlog channel. It's called Preparing for the Holidays. And you guys will see my Nightmare Before Christmas stream. Anyway, this is Fears, bidding you guys a fond farewell, and I'm out of here. Peace! Shunk! What? Shunk? Chunk. All right, bye.